As the 2024 NFL season approaches, the Las Vegas Raiders are at a crossroads. The echoes of last season's disappointments still linger, but there's a fresh buzz in the air, a sense of anticipation that something big is about to unfold. Raiders fans have endured a roller coaster of emotions in recent years, but this time, it feels different. With a roster overhaul led by General Manager Tom Telesco and head coach Antonio Pierce, the Raiders are gearing up for what could be a defining season. The question on everyone's mind is simple yet profound. Will this revamped Raiders team rise to the occasion and reclaim their place among the NFL elite? As the Raiders prepare for a fresh start, the mix of young talent and seasoned veterans could be the key to unlocking their potential. But only time will tell if this new combination will lead to success. So, what do you think? Will the 2024 Raiders finally break through? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for daily Raiders updates. The Las Vegas Raiders have always been a team with a storied past, but recent seasons have left much to be desired. Fans have watched as the team struggled to find its footing, plagued by inconsistent performances and internal turmoil. But as the 2024 season approaches, there's a renewed sense of optimism. General Manager Tom Telesco and head coach Antonio Pierce have wasted no time in reshaping the roster, bringing in fresh talent while maintaining a core of experienced veterans. The goal is clear: to build a team capable of competing at the highest level. But with so many changes, questions abound. Can this new-look Raiders team find the chemistry needed to succeed? Will the mix of young and veteran players mesh well enough to overcome the challenges ahead? As the season unfolds, these questions will be answered on the field. The 2024 offseason was anything but ordinary for the Raiders. With a disappointing 2023 season behind them, Telesco and Pierce knew they had to act quickly. The first step was addressing the quarterback situation, which had been a point of contention for years. After a heated battle in training camp, a decision was finally made, setting the tone for the rest of the roster moves. But it wasn't just the quarterback position that saw change. Across the board, the Raiders sought to bring in players who could contribute immediately, whether through free agency or the draft. The focus was on finding individuals who not only had talent, but also the right mindset to help the team succeed. By the time training camp began, the Raiders had a roster that looked markedly different from the previous year. The influx of new talent brought a sense of excitement, but also uncertainty. With so many new faces, the challenge would be building team chemistry quickly. Telesco acknowledged this, noting that it would take time to see how the pieces fit together. The hope was that the veterans on the team could help guide the younger players, creating a cohesive unit ready to take on the competition. But as with any major overhaul, there were risks involved. Would the new players live up to expectations? Would the team be able to gel in time for the start of the season? These were the questions that loomed large as the Raiders prepared for their first preseason game. As the preseason progressed, the early returns were promising. The new additions showed flashes of brilliance, while the veterans provided the steadying influence needed to keep the team on track. There were still areas that needed improvement, but the overall trajectory was positive. Fans began to believe that this could be the start of something special, a season where the Raiders finally put it all together. But the true test would come when the game started to count, and the pressure was on to perform. One of the most talked about aspects of the Raiders' offseason was the quarterback battle. For years, the team had struggled to find a consistent presence under center, and 2024 was no different. The competition was fierce, with several players vying for the starting job. In the end, a decision was made, but not without controversy. The chosen quarterback brought a mix of potential and question marks, leaving fans divided on whether he was the right choice to lead the team. Throughout training camp, the quarterbacks pushed each other, each trying to prove they deserved the starting spot. The coaching staff kept a close eye on the competition, evaluating not just physical skills, but also leadership qualities. It was clear that whoever won the job would need to be more than just a game manager. They would need to inspire confidence in their teammates and take control of the offense. As the preseason games began, the pressure was on to show what they could do in live action. The decision to name the starter was ultimately made after the third preseason game. While some fans were thrilled with the choice, others were skeptical. The quarterback in question had shown flashes of brilliance, but also made some questionable decisions. The coaching staff was confident in their pick, believing that with the right support, he could thrive in the system they were implementing. Now, it was up to him to prove them right and lead the Raiders to success in 2024. While the influx of young talent has been a major storyline for the Raiders, the role of the team's veterans cannot be overlooked. These seasoned players bring a wealth of experience and leadership to the table, providing a steadying influence in the locker room and on the field. As the team navigates the challenges of a new season, the veterans will play a crucial role in helping the younger players adjust to the rigors of the NFL. One of the key veterans on the team is a defensive stalwart who has been with the Raiders through thick and thin. His leadership is invaluable, both in terms of his play on the field and his ability to mentor the younger players. As the team undergoes a period of transition, his presence provides a sense of continuity and stability. He understands the importance of setting the right tone, both in practice and in games, and is committed to helping the team achieve its goals. Another veteran who will be pivotal to the Raiders' success is a wide receiver known for his reliability and work ethic. He has been a consistent performer for the team, and his experience will be crucial in helping the new quarterback acclimate to the offense. The chemistry between a quarterback and his receivers is vital, and this veteran's ability to make tough catches in critical situations will be a key factor in the team's success. As the season progresses, his role as a leader on offense will be more important than ever. While the veterans provide leadership, the Raiders' young players represent the future. This season, several rising stars have emerged as potential game changers for the team. These players have shown flashes of brilliance during training camp and the preseason, giving fans hope that the future is bright in Las Vegas. Their development will be crucial to the Raiders' success, not just this season, but in the years to come. One of the most exciting young players on the team is a rookie running back who has drawn comparisons to some of the greats. His speed and agility have been on full display during the preseason, and he has quickly become a fan favorite. The coaching staff has been impressed with his work ethic and ability to learn the playbook, and they believe he has the potential to be a star in the league. As the season begins, all eyes will be on him to see if he can translate his preseason success into regular season dominance. Another young player who has turned heads is a second-year linebacker who has taken his game to the next level. After a solid rookie season, he spent the offseason working on his conditioning and refining his technique. The results have been evident in training camp, where he has consistently made plays and shown a natural instinct for the game. His ability to read offenses and make quick decisions has earned him praise from the coaching staff, and he is expected to play a major role in the defense this season. Defense has always been a hallmark of the Raiders' identity, and this season is no different. After a disappointing 2023 campaign, the team made significant changes to the defensive roster, bringing in new players and implementing a more aggressive scheme. The goal is to return to the days when the Raiders' defense was feared across the league, a unit that could dominate games and put the offense in a position to succeed. One of the key additions to the defense is a pass rusher who has been a disruptive force in the league for years. His arrival has been met with high expectations, as he brings a relentless motor and a knack for getting to the quarterback. The coaching staff believes that his presence will not only improve the pass rush, but also create opportunities for the rest of the defense. With offenses forced to account for him on every play, the Raiders' secondary should have more chances to make plays on the ball. The secondary, in particular, has undergone a transformation, with several new faces joining the unit. The focus has been on bringing in players who can excel in man coverage and create turnovers. The coaching staff has emphasized the importance of communication and discipline in the secondary, as they look to limit big plays and keep opposing offenses in check. The early returns have been promising, with the unit showing improvement in both coverage and tackling during the preseason. The team has brought in a veteran offensive tackle known for his reliability and skill in pass protection. His experience will be invaluable in anchoring the line and providing stability for the quarterback. Additionally, the Raiders have drafted a promising young guard who has impressed in training camp with his quickness and agility. The hope is that this blend of experience and youth will create a more cohesive and effective offensive line. The coaching staff has been working closely with the linemen to develop chemistry and improve their communication on the field. Offensive line play is often a matter of synchronization, and the Raiders are focusing on ensuring that their new line can function as a single, well-oiled machine. In practice, the line has shown progress, but the true test will come during live game action. As the season begins, all eyes will be on the offensive line to see if they can provide the necessary protection and run blocking to support the team's offensive schemes. Despite the changes, the offensive line faces a challenging schedule ahead. The Raiders will be going up against some of the league's top defenses, and the line will need to be at its best to keep the quarterback upright and open up lanes for the running game. The early signs are encouraging, but the real measure of success will be how the line performs under pressure during the regular season. Training camp is a critical period for NFL teams, and the Raiders camp in Costa Mesa was no exception. The team used this time to evaluate players, install new schemes, and build the foundation for the upcoming season. Several standout performances during camp have generated buzz among fans and analysts alike, giving a glimpse of what to expect in 2024. One of the most talked about highlights was the impressive performance of the rookie wide receiver, who has quickly established himself as a playmaker. His speed and route-running ability have caught the attention of both teammates and coaches, and he is expected to be a key contributor in the passing game. The chemistry he has developed with the starting quarterback during camp has been particularly promising, suggesting that he could make an immediate impact. Another notable highlight was the defensive unit's improvement under the new scheme. The aggressive approach implemented by the coaching staff has led to several impressive plays, including multiple interceptions and sacks during practice. This new defensive philosophy aims to disrupt opposing offenses and create more opportunities for turnovers. The early success of the defense in training camp has raised hopes that the unit will be more effective in the regular season. Training camp also provided valuable insight into the team's depth. Several backup players stepped up and made strong cases for increased roles, showcasing their ability to contribute when called upon. The competition for spots on the roster was fierce, and the coaching staff is confident that the team has the depth needed to handle injuries and other challenges throughout the season. The vision of the coaching staff is a crucial factor in the Raiders' quest for success in 2024. Head coach Antonio Pierce and general manager Tom Telesco have been working closely together to implement their strategies and build a team that reflects their philosophy. Their approach to both offense and defense is designed to capitalize on the team's strengths and address past weaknesses. Coach Pierce's emphasis on discipline and accountability has been a central theme throughout the offseason. He believes that a strong work ethic and a commitment to team principles are essential for success. Under his leadership, the Raiders have focused on improving their fundamentals and ensuring that every player understands their role and responsibilities. This approach aims to create a more cohesive and resilient team, ready to face the challenges of the NFL season. Telesco's role in shaping the roster and making key acquisitions has also been critical. His experience in building competitive teams is evident in the strategic moves made during the offseason. By bringing in players who fit the team's needs and complement each other, Telesco has set the stage for a more balanced and effective squad. His vision for the Raiders includes not only immediate improvements, but also long-term success, with a focus on developing young talent and maintaining a strong core of experienced players. As the season progresses, the effectiveness of the coaching staff's vision will be put to the test. The ability to adapt to different opponents and in-game situations will be crucial. The coaching staff's decisions and adjustments will play a significant role in determining whether the Raiders can achieve their goals and make a deep playoff run. The Raiders have a passionate fan base, and expectations for the 2024 season are high. Fans are eager to see the results of the off-season changes and are hopeful that the team will deliver a memorable season. The support from the community is a driving force for the players and coaches, providing motivation and a sense of connection to the team's success. Fan enthusiasm has been palpable throughout the offseason, with many supporters expressing their excitement about the new roster and coaching staff. The Raiders' strong presence in Las Vegas has fostered a deep sense of pride and identity among the local community. Fans have been vocal in their support, attending training camp practices and participating in events to show their allegiance. The team's commitment to engaging with the community has also been a positive development. The Raiders have been actively involved in local initiatives and charity events, strengthening their bond with the fans. This connection not only boosts morale, but also creates a positive environment that can contribute to the team's success on the field. As the season approaches, the Raiders will need to harness the energy and support of their fans. A strong home field advantage can be a significant factor in the team's performance, and the players are eager to make their supporters proud. The collaboration between the team and its fans will be a key element in driving the Raiders toward their goals for the 2024 season. As the Raiders prepare for the 2024 season, the road ahead is filled with both challenges and opportunities. The team has undergone significant changes, and while there is optimism about the new direction, the true measure of success will be how well the Raiders perform against their competition. The upcoming schedule will test the team's ability to execute their plans and adapt to different scenarios. The Raiders will face a series of tough opponents, and each game will present its own set of challenges. The team will need to be prepared to face different styles of play and adjust their strategies accordingly. The early part of the season will be critical in setting the tone and establishing momentum. Key matchups and critical moments throughout the season will shape the Raiders' journey. The performance of the new players and the effectiveness of the coaching staff strategies will be closely scrutinized. Fans will be watching eagerly to see how the team responds to adversity and whether they can live up to the high expectations placed upon them. In conclusion, the 2024 Raiders season holds great promise, but success will require dedication, teamwork, and resilience. As the team embarks on this new chapter, fans will be cheering them on every step of the way. What are your thoughts on the Raiders' prospects for the upcoming season? Share your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for the latest Raiders news and updates. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the cusp of a new era, with a revamped roster and fresh leadership ready to make an impact. As the 2024 season approaches, there is a palpable sense of excitement and anticipation among fans and analysts alike. The team has undergone significant changes, from the quarterback position to the defensive schemes, all aimed at creating a more competitive and cohesive unit. As we look ahead, the true test will be how well the Raiders adapt to their new circumstances and rise to the challenges of the NFL season. With a mix of experienced veterans and promising young talent, the potential for success is high. But it will require hard work, determination, and the unwavering support of the fans. Stay tuned to our channel for the latest updates on the Raiders and all the action from the NFL. If you're excited about the new season and want to stay informed, be sure to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts on the Raiders prospects, and subscribe to our channel for daily Raiders news. Your support helps us bring you the best coverage and keeps you connected to all things Raiders. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.